I'd apologise for any inconsistencies in the light source, but like this, look, straight away. And I don't care. I don't care. I do a bit care. Have you made up your mind? Is this what we're going with? And now, yeah, here we go. Bring it back in. It's a Q&A, like, come on. It's the 15th of April. April is a 30-day month. That means we are on day 15. Halfway through, it's a halfway Q&A. I like rhymes. The other day, I actually spent a little bit of time trying to figure out how long I'd been doing VEDA. Just think about that. So I thought I'd just take a little break from thinking for a second, and instead I'd make you think, and I'd just respond to you. Which is how a Q&A works. You're welcome. I tweeted, I'm gonna go make avocado toast. While I'm gone, ask me stuff. Inevitably, the first question was, how does one make avocado toast? It's very simple. You just sort of mash up an avocado with some sea salt, chuck it on some toast. What has been your best 2017 movie? Get Out, which is the title of the film, and not an instruction. I saw the trailer and thought it looked actually awful, so when I saw all the reviews come in saying it was amazing, I was a little bit trepidatious. Is that a word? It should be. Held my breath, went to see it, and it's so worth the hype. It is such a clever, slick piece of satire. IR11 would have been cackling. Just so well made, well produced, well performed, well conceived, and well plotted the whole way through. I thought it was absolutely fantastic, and I really recommend you see it. Would you rather meet Janet or Hillary? That is such a difficult question. Could you not ask me something easy, like gender norms or something? I don't know, something simple. What do you think is the best way to have discussion or debate without causing offence? Ha! The simple answer is reason, but that doesn't exist anymore, so good luck. What is your most vivid memory from when you were younger? I don't know if this is a real memory or if I'm just making this up, but it's so vivid in my mind that if it isn't a real memory, I'm gonna be really upset. Basically, on the street where I grew up, we had two sets of neighbours, both named, ironically, Janet. Janet on the left had 2 children, Janet on the right had 2 German Shepherds. Janet 2 kids, Janet 2 dogs. Are you with me? Well, it snowed, and so the cul-de-sac that I lived in got really excited, and Janet's 2 dogs, Jack and Zara, dragged me around on a sled, and I just have this vivid recollection of lying on this sled, looking at these 2 German Shepherds pulling me around in the snow, which is such a beautiful first memory that if it isn't real, I actually want a refund on my own existence. Can you build some more flat pack furniture with Dodie, please? Literally any time, flat pack is my best one. I built most of that girl's room. I built a wardrobe as well, but she didn't film that one. And I built the table in their dining room. I don't know what those two would do without me. I do. They'd get it done, just slower. Would you judge me if I cried while meeting you? A bit. Mainly because I'm not worth that. Dream film / theatre role. Go. I kind of want to position myself as a millennial Hugh Grant. Notting Hill, Bridget Jones, Love Actually, all of that kind of stuff. I'd love to play that kind of foppish, charming, British comedy character. I'd love to play that. And that role kind of doesn't exist anymore, so I'd like to bring it back, and I feel like I could do a good job. And in the theatre, Sweeney Todd is the obvious one, but also basically anything in the West End. I've got the same dreams as every musical theatre kid, so Phantom, Valjean. One time, in our kitchen, Carrie Hope Fletcher held my hands, looked me in the eye, and went, I can't wait to see you play Valjean one day. And that was one of the sweetest things anyone has ever said to me. It meant so much to me, especially coming from her. She was mad drunk though, so. Top 3 musicals of all time. Sweeney Todd, Chess, and The Producers. Next. Any YouTube inspirations aesthetically and or content-wise? Honestly, Bertie Gilbert. And I know it's kind of a cop-out because we're mates, but I love his films, I love his work, but especially his vlogs, the ones he's been doing recently, have been so interesting format-wise, let alone content-wise. They're beautiful, they're thoughtfully constructed, they're episodic, they're different to anything else that's out there. I just find his eye so fascinating, and I wish I could do things that were close to that. Any more covers planned for VEDA? What is your least favourite musical? God, that's a tough one. There's no musical that I look at and go, ugh, I hate that. But I would have to say the one that I've enjoyed the least that I've seen was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The production was really impressive, and there were moments that I really enjoyed, but I just felt like it really emphasised the dark creepiness of the source material, which I think is present in the source material, but it's not prevalent. I felt it was a bit tonally misjudged, but honestly I still had a good time. I don't know. That's a tough question. What 5 words would you use to quickfire introduce yourself to a stranger? Honestly, just go with it. I'm gonna flip this to you. If you were telling someone else about me, what 5 words would you pick? This could go horrendously. If you could work on a film with any one director, who would you choose? I would love to work either on a musical with Rob Marshall, because he gets movie musicals like no other director as far as I'm concerned, or Darren Aronofsky, who I think does character in the most interesting way I've ever seen, or Fincher, because the complexity and the depth and the thought within his films is just obscene, and I would love to have a little part in that. Thank you very much for your questions. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting me during VEDA. Thank you very much for supporting me during life, basically. Go forth and be a good egg. I told you, it's my new motto.